Rookie mistake. No wonder. Okay. Thanks for following along, Instagram. Let's see if this thing's gonna pop off now. Uh-oh. There it is. A little refresh. Haha. Now we're live. Okay, well, I didn't hit the button properly the first time. So, welcome into the live broadcast, Facebook and YouTube. Those on Instagram, thanks for watching the pre-show endeavor. So, we're gonna blow through these announcements here. Looking for guests. Follow us on Instagram. Again, on Instagram, there's slides on here. The list went out today at noon. New patients can put in driver hockey tickets. We're going to be doing virtual office hours twice a month. You got to be in the Northeast Tarrant VIP group to be a part of those office hours. Here's all the places you can find us. Notice the bottom left corner, Northeast Tarrant VIP group. Still working on a thing with the Whiskey Crusaders. We're going to do a whiskey tasting class. You can't buy booze there, but you can pay for education. Next Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, January 7th, Mi Pueblo and pickleball, third Friday of the month. We do 11 a.m. the Friday before. That's when we do our Fry-yay coffee and breakfast here at the office. And just a little schedule updates on Monday. I'm going to be cutting out early in the morning. Still be here regular hours in the afternoon. But don't try and sneak in here after 10 on Monday. Well, that was embarrassing. Nah, it's okay. Whatever. I'm a chiropractor. I'm not a social media producer. Anyway. Woo, back to it. The Tuesdayest Friday ever. I guess the real year starts on Monday, right? Because like, shit, who the hell knows what day it's been for the last 3 weeks? We've been in this Bermuda Triangle of the calendar. But either way, regardless, we are getting back into it. Coming Monday, coming in hot. If you saw a couple things on those announcements, we got some things that are beginning going on here. Starting with the virtual office hours. We're making some changes to our whole re-exam process. This is super exciting and interesting conversation. Yeah, no, but again, this is also part of a way for me to get information out to you guys. So we're going to make a change to our reevaluation process, i.e., if you go missing for 3 months, your file is going to go inactive. And if your file goes inactive and you need me after 3 months, there will be a reactivation fee. Why? Because keeping this many files active during these administrative stuff or with this administrative stuff is becoming a pain in the ass. Why is it a pain in the ass? Because we help so many people. So in an effort to make the front desk run smoother, if you fall absent for 3 months, you will go inactive. There will be a reactivation fee. Sorry, not sorry. I guess it's the price for helping a whole lot of people, which is kind of what I'm here to do anyway. So, okay, there's all of our announcements. What are you guys doing for the new year? Everyone's talking about right now. I have had more sponsored posts for cold plunges in the last 3 days than I have, hell, even on Black Friday. I'm still not getting a cold plunge. I take a cold shower every now and then, and I hate doing that. Like, oh, it's the new year. You're supposed to do hard things. I do other hard things. So, what am I doing? That's hard. For the first time ever, and I'm putting it out there so everyone is well aware. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is going to mess with the whiskey class, but I'm going to do a dry January. Never done it before. Never done a dry anything since I've turned 21. But no, I'm going to partake in dry January. We've got that going on. I'm going to give that a go. The wife is doing it also, so that should make it a whole lot easier. Heck, for all intents and purposes, I think it will embolden the hashtag Dr. Taylor sent me, because one of the unwritten prerequisites is like, oh, where can I go to grab a drink right now? Because it's Friday and I'm an adult and I'm allowed to do that. So I would forego, except for honey teriyaki. I went there once, I think, for Dr. Taylor sent me. But either way, hell, maybe it'll broaden my horizon. No, I went to Boulevard. Okay, so it wasn't like an absolute, but generally speaking, because I was like, where can I go grab a drink? So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do dry January. That is my New Year's resolution. We'll see if it extends into February. It might not. I anticipate the hardest time for me to do it is actually going to be on the flights. Because again, if you follow us on Instagram, you know the moment I hop on a plane, there's a little bottle of Woodford there. It's not that I get nervous flying or anything like that. I just like the little bottles of Woodford. I think they're cute. But so what do you got going on? What are you guys doing for for the new year, new you? Or is it going to be just new year, same you, but a slightly better version? Actually, I didn't talk to the girls today. I'm not sure exactly what their resolutions are. If any of you guys have working out as your resolution, I would like to extend to you an invite. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you can find me at Absolute Recomp right over here, just off of Davis in North Richland Hills. Usually rolling about 4:30. Sergio, if you're watching this, you are certainly welcome to join me again because your alarm clock hasn't worked for about the past month. If you want, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can join me at 5 a.m. at CrossFit ESC, a little further up Davis, past North Terrence, under new management. Not that old management was bad. Old management just moved to Florida. So now they're under new management. I show up there Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 a.m. I also saw they just started doing a 7 a.m. class. And I think they got like a 9:30. So CrossFit Tuesdays and Thursdays, good old fashioned weight train. Let's get swole Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Saturday, I swing kettlebells in my garage. I don't want you to know where I live. I mean, you can find it pretty easily, but you can't have my kettlebells. They're mine. Anyway, so we've got more people watching than usual. Why do you think that is? Because we're doing a drawing. This was attempted to be done January 31st. The drawing for the $300 gift card to Bob's Steak and Chop. But I have had, that's what the new year has brought me. It has brought me IT issues and Wi-Fi connectivity disruptions. But we're back. We're doing it now. So first and foremost, if you remember, we started this thing during our Patient Appreciation Day because we had Jara. She runs the Women's Awareness Defense Endeavor. And what she does is she saves women from abusive relationships. So she goes in after they have been introduced to her in some way, shape, or form, after she finds them, and she helps them leave these relationships. And when leaving an abusive relationship, there's a lot of times where you're also leaving the place where you live. So I asked her, how can we help you? And she's like, it's not like these women need any one thing. It's not like they need, jackets in winter or socks or like a, ticket drop your pants thing or food or something like that. Sometimes they do need all that stuff. Sometimes they need so much more, but it's never a particular thing. So if you want to help these people, best thing to do is just to give random gift cards. So I'm saying so a whole lot. Anyway, there's a better transition statement. What we did is we just said any gift card from anywhere around here, minimum $25. And bring it in. We're going to put you in a drawing, and we're going to give away a $300 steak dinner at Bob's Steak and Shop, one of my favorite steakhouses here in DFW. I like the one up here in Grapevine. They've got a delightful ribeye. They've got a fantastic rack of lamb, and they're barrel-aged old fashions. Side note, if you're doing dry January, don't talk about liquor. Makes your mouth water. Anyway, they're barrel-aged. If you're not doing dry January, get their barrel-aged old fashions. And my camera's right there. My phone's right there. The turnout was wonderful. We had probably over $2,000 worth of donations in the form of $25 gift cards. We had some of you bring in one or two, which was fantastic, and we really appreciate. We had some bring in 12. We had some bring in 17. We had some bring in 19. It was just absolutely nuts. And to those of you who participated, thank you very, very much. Again, we had Jara on a couple of weeks ago, but in all reality, she's not a social media person, so she might not know we're doing this again. But I'm okay with that because she'll be pretty excited when I call her up and be like, "Hey, I got a couple grand for you for Wade and for the women that you are helping in these situations." So, all that being said, I would like to say congratulations to one Miss Paula Wright. You have been drawn. Actually, Juliet drew your name today on her birthday, of all things. If you guys swung in today, I hope you said happy birthday to her. If you're coming in next week, wish Juliet a happy 36th birthday. I don't know how old she is. She's been 36 in my head as long as I've known her. And I don't think she started working for me at 36. But either way, Miss Paula Wright, thank you for your donations. I don't know how many you did, but you did at least one. Juliet pulled your name out of the hat, and to everybody else that participated, it is greatly appreciated. That being said, too, that's the end of the very first Aspire Chiropractic After Hours Live 2025. Oh, no, it's not the end. I've got one other announcement. Let's bring this through. this. So, for those of you who are unaware or uninitiated, let's see if I can. Aha, there we go. Boom. Doop, doop. Where am I at? There it is. You guys all knew I had a podcast. It used to be called Fueled by Spite. It has been rebranded to DFW Grit. So this is available on all of the platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We recorded on YouTube. Got an Instagram page, the whole 9 yards. It's legit. So check out the new DFW Grit, available where all podcasts are heard. And what I am doing with that, we dropped the first episode yesterday about the rebrand and why we're doing the rebrand. I want to bring people around here closer together, right? So the old format, it really didn't say what it was about other than spite. This DFW Grit, I am looking for anyone in and around DFW specifically. If I can get even more focused in the mid cities, North Arlington, Fort Worth, west of the airport area, come in, tell your stories. I want to let people know what it's like living around here, working around here. If you grew up around here, growing up around here. So I want to get these stories out because I hear 2, 3, 4, 5 minute stories all day, every day. I hear them 80 to 100 times a day, and they're awesome. So let's put them out there because I guarantee, like, you can learn more from this podcast by sharing people's stories by accident than elsewhere by design. So that was the other big announcement in 2025. Fueled by Spite podcast, hosted by Dr. James Taylor, has been rebranded to DFW Grit. A little bit more approachable, if you will, on the surface. So thank you all for watching. Congrats, Paula Wright. Thank you all for donating to our giving tree this year. It was fantastic. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Remember, on Monday, we're going to cut the morning hours short. I'm out of here at 10. I got people to see and places to be, but I'll be back regular in the afternoon. Otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your day. Pop over and follow us on Instagram. Even though I'm not drinking this month, I'm still going to go eat. Because your girl got to get swole. I got to fuel this. All right. Well, let's catch you all later. Bye. How do I get out of here? Exit. And now. End stream. End stream. End stream.